Today in this video I'm going to teach you how to edit 3D Instagram Reels or TikToks, which is trending right now. So make sure that you watch this video until the end without skipping any part of it. What's up everyone, my name is Josh Videsh and I help you guys with fashion, lifestyle and photography through my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to use two softwares for getting this effect or editing this process. Number one is Photoshop and number two is After Effects. You can use any softwares which fulfills these two needs. That is, number one is to remove your background from your image and save it as a PNG layer, and second is to edit your images in your video editing software. It could be any video editing application if you're using a mobile phone as well. Now let's start this video, but before we get into this video, make sure that you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's start this video. Make sure that you take a duplicate of this background image and then work on it. I have to select the subject over here, so you can use a pen tool to select the subject carefully, but right now I'm going to use select subject option from selection tool. So once I click on select subject tool, it will automatically give me the outline, but at times it is not as accurate as you expect, so make sure that you manually select it. But in my suggestion, you should always use a pen tool which will be accurate enough. So once I'm done with selecting my subject, I just make sure that there is any selection left out or not. So once that's done, make sure that you duplicate this image and turn entire layer off. Once when you're done with your selection, make sure that you save the background or the main subject as a PNG layer. Right now I'm gonna fix the background layer because I know there will be some issues. I'm gonna use a clone stamp tool and use a soft brush and select some pixels around the corners and the edges of the person sitting on that wall. And I'm gonna paint out just a little bit on his arms, because I know that this will cause issues, which I'll talk about it in this video. So make sure that you watch this video until the end. Right now it's time to work on After Effects. Once you have saved your background image separately as a JPEG file and your main subject image as a PNG layer, it's time to work in After Effects. Now I have already created a project, but this is a preview that I'm showing you. Obviously we will work from scratch. If you notice in the background layer, see how his hands are visible, and that's why I ask you to use clone stamp tool to resolve this problem. So let's start with a new project. I'm going to import these two files that I've created in Photoshop. So there it is. So once I've imported this file, I'm going to drag this down in the main timeline. So once you have arranged it in the timeline, make sure that the background file is behind and the PNG layer is on top of the background image. So now let's select these two layers and hit S, where that is scale, and I'm gonna select the scale as per my choice, and you can even work on it and experiment with this thing. So basically we need a parallax effect going on over here. So I'm going to select the background layer and then set it to some amount that I like, and the PNG layer to the same amount at the initial point. Now to add keyframes, you make sure you have to switch on the stopwatch and then feed in the details that you wanna. Now let's drag the timeline till the end, but make sure hit Ctrl K and make sure that your timeline is not more than 3 seconds. So once that's done, make sure that you bring the timeline handle to the end of the video and then adjust the background image and your PNG layer as well. As I said in the beginning of the video that this is a 3D effect, so we need that 3D effect going on. So I'm going to use this step, which is increasing the background layer. As you can see right now, it's looking pretty good. Now once you're done with that, let's select these two keyframes and then hit F9 on the keyboard. This will give you the smooth transition thingy. So once you hit that F9 and then go to this option, and you will find your adjustment layers over here so that you can add your smoothness. But this is kind of complicated, so you can find out from here, but this is kind of complicated for me. That's why I'm using this Flow plugin. What this plugin does is the same thing, which will give you these all types of presets which you can apply. And have a look at this. This is giving you that smooth, intense zoom. So basically this smooths out your keyframes, whatever transition or whatever movement you give it to it. So I'm going to apply it in these two layers, and there you go. Your video is ready. So once when you're done with this editing, you can repeat the steps with other images too and line them up in an editing software like Premiere Pro, or even you can use your phone to edit these videos. So just combine all the images together and then add your favorite music, sync them to the beat, and then you're good to go. That's it for today, guys. Hope you like this video and follow the trend. And let me know if this video was really helpful in the comment section below. Leave a like to this video, subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will get notified. See you soon in the next video. Until then, you can follow me on Instagram, that is @justwithish_21. Take care. Bye bye.